Hey guys, and well, time for the next episode of Final Fantasy. I know I haven't made this very often. It's more because I'm trying to kind of make time for other things. But I will get this one out. I'm getting around to finishing it. This is where I was at, I remember. Yeah, so, well, we're gonna head in here, and I guess while we kind of doing all this, going over all the stuff that we need to go over, everyone's pretty high leveled, actually. I think it's because I gave Cecil that ability, it means that everybody's quite a high level. It's going to be a bit tougher in this one than they were in the last. And a lot more EXP from these fights. You're getting essentially an extra 50% EXP on top of everything you normally get. That is incredible. Now, I'm not going to raid the self-cache, because I said I wouldn't. I don't want to raid it, it's annoying. I'm just going to see how everything's going. I need to go and speak to Sid. Anyway, while I'm discussing it, I mean, I know this is not relevant to the game, but this is something kind of important that I've been playing Overwatch and Team Fortress a lot lately, and I think one of the more important things is that with those, is that both Overwatch and Team Fortress need to kind of are good for one another, because they mean that now neither one is... Oh, let's watch this for a second. Fortunately, dwarves are nice and hardy. Anyway, while on the topic of all this construction stuff, I think the two games really do well together because Team Fortress has kind of had no one to compete with it. Now that he has a competitor, now it actually has to start really working to make changes in order to make sure that Overwatch doesn't overtake it. It's good. Having competition makes better games for us. And I think that's the reason why Overwatch helps Team Fortress by making it better. Now, I don't know what you think about it, but that's my personal opinion on it. Yeah, you're going to get a lot of spare arguments here, because you're not really going to need that many of these, to be honest. So, with that, now, much like in the first one, though, I advise we should all pay a trip to the feymarch. Remember, if any of you watched the previous one, we're paying a trip to the feymarch, because it's kind of beneficial to have all the extra aeons from, you know, not so much a sure, but definitely the buyer thing. Now, We will pay a trip to the Geot's Forge once we get the rat's tail. Once we get the adamantium and give it to him, and he'll fix up our stuff. However, for now, okay. That in mind, much like we did with all the other ones, float. I'm not going to spend too much time focusing on the stuff. I'm just going to keep moving on. Not many of the enemies here should be too much of a fight, but anyway. I'm going to keep moving through. I want to kill these quickly. We're probably going to want to be careful because these enemies can actually be a nasty thing. They go death. At this point, we have nothing really to resist that. It's going to be less of an issue once we get Cecil the AD shield. Screw it. Summon Dragon. We need these things dead now before they do something real nasty. I probably made a stupid mistake by thinking that was a good idea. Thank you, Lydia. Because that could have gone really badly. Death is probably one of the most annoying stat effects of the enemies in here can do. Jump. Well, it was actually a little low in the match, so I probably should have restored that before I came here. I didn't realize. I thought we were all full up. I know our HP was not at full restore when we went in there, so I assumed our magic was too. Still, Cecil has white magic, so it's fine. Cecil being able to heal really does benefit you a lot in this game. Being able to heal and not having his magic as a command on his list, nor really me using it in combat, is a boon. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna save her magic for the float. Where's float? You need this for this one, because otherwise you're gonna get hurt every time walking around this place. So, doesn't have quite some of the things for the DS version don't quite apply. If you've played this game on the DS and you know that there's the whole white thing, that doesn't turn up here. It's a fun little gimmick. It's not necessarily, but it's just an interesting little mini game. Now, honestly, just do this will help mob up the damage. Really? Why? I don't understand why they give it hacking Cecil. I don't know why. The calling command looks a bit weird when Kane does it, but Oh well. It weakens all the enemy's stats. It's a strange thing though. It feels weird to give it to him. Okay, now I'm having the opposite problem than the one I was having in the previous ones. Now everyone else is missing. Come on, hit your target. That's probably the accurate one. Even though he's in the back, you can still do some damage because it's quick enough. God damn it. Alright. I'll let you heal up, Cecil. That tornado ability's annoying. Okay. And with that sorted... Forgot you can't save any, I keep forgetting that. Call me stupid. Call me stupid, if you will. Because it is stupid that I know. I keep forgetting that I can't do that. I wish I could do something to stop the enemy encounters. There's a little too many of them in this area for my liking. It's more of the abilities I use that's annoying. You can get much of a stat boost for that. Although, honestly, that strength is just ridiculous. What do I have equipped on Cecil anyway? Yeah, look at the strength makes you realize that none of this stuff lowers his strength, so that's his base strength of 65. Let's compare to some of the others. The Campaign, 47. I mean, you know he's a lower level, but in only 6 levels, his strength's just much higher. Honestly, Kane's strength's about the same as Edge's. Just he could take a little more. Poison Axe. We're gonna give one of those to Kane. But as for now, Edge could use a different weapon. Slightly better. But Edge is a dual wielder. But downclothing, which is kind of why he does equal damage. He's not... I don't know why their strengths match if they do different damages. Other than the back row thing, of course. I might actually have Cecil defend because these enemies hit a bit harder than the other ones do. And sure, he hits a little harder here, but that's only because he's got the effect advantage. In normal circumstances, I mean, if Cecil was using an ice plant here, it would whack these guys. Just don't use that. But an ice plant is not good for one of the next bosses. I don't know why. Earthquake, kind of... These enemies are pretty pathetic because they have that ability, Earthquake. So what can they do? Just kind of... It doesn't work, it misses all the time. Come on, don't make this take forever. Honestly. I don't understand. Why did they die from doing Earthquake? I don't understand. Can somebody explain to me what happened there? Does this attack damage them to use it? I gotta get that defender. More enemies! Oh, not you again! Summon the dragon and crush him. I don't like these guys, I want to clear them out fast. Death spells are never good. They cause a lot of problems. Good work finishing it off, Edge. I want to get that last item before I leave. The defender is really going to help Cecil take a few hits for the next couple of areas. I'm not saying he's going to need it forever, but it'll help him for now. I'm probably going to have Rosa swap Rosa, so he doesn't exactly have that much to do in this one, to be honest. Probably more beneficial just to have everybody attack, to be honest. Damn it, Cecil! I don't want the no accuracy curse come back. Damn it, Cecil. I had that last time. It wasn't fun. You missed all the time that last one. Don't do it again. I don't want to repeat. But no missing. You missed all the time, Cecil. I want to see more of a Cecil that hits people with his sword. You don't mind? I had really bad luck with Cecil last time. That's all of you should have seen. So I'm hoping he doesn't miss as much. What's the accuracy of his equipment? Yeah, 90. It's the thing, is that not all these weapons are pretty low. Why doesn't the axes have higher accuracy than the swords? Oh well, let's hope this defender is something worthwhile. I think the defender actually has quite good accuracy, if I remember rightly. Yeah, it's got it up. Cecil, defend, summon, dragon. Kill them with that. So, yeah, it's kind of the accuracy of Cecil gets them. The accuracy of some of these weapons is in question. I gotta get the Rat's Tail, that's the most important part. This should finish it. Now let me give Cecil a defender. It's gonna be a ton better than his Stone Blade. I'm gonna bet it's a ton better than his Stone Blade. Where is it? Its accuracy is still not that great. I wish it had a bit higher accuracy. In fact, I wish a lot of these weapons had higher accuracy. Particularly for Cecil, he's supposed to be a heavy damage dealer, yet none of his weapons up until the last area kind of hit very well. I wish, you know, that does get annoying when if you can't hurt your opponent. I'm just gonna try to clear this out and see how much damage he does with his defender. If he can hit with it. Kane. I expect better from you, Kane. I need you to hit. Cecil does a ton. Cecil really becomes dependent on what sword he's using. But if he has a good sword, it's gonna pretty much destroy his opponent. That's a no doubt there. It allows him to it makes these battles a lot faster with that new sword. I wish Cecil could do actually more damage in some of these fights. I don't give Cecil enough time to actually hit people with certain weapons, you know. Cecil could use a... exactly my point. He needs an accuracy buff. I don't remember him missing this often. Maybe it's just me, but I remember him having better accuracy than this in the DS version. Maybe I'm wrong about it. And I know this video is going to go a little longer because I need to get to kind of want to get into feymarch before I end this episode. Because otherwise you're just going to see me wandering around. Or because I'm going to have to quick save it and then I might lose all my progress and then I'm going to do it all over again. Before starting the next recording I don't want to do that, so I'm going to... So... the main... I'll go and grab some items that the main one I'm looking for. There's some money. Just grabbing all the treasure chests. I'm not going to touch anything else. Money. Not bad. I know there was one I wanted to grab. That's important. And I think it actually makes sense. It's a nice little reference to the... Actually, now that I think about it, that's a reference to the Final Fantasy 1. Where you get a rat tail. I believe that's actually a reference it being here to Final Fantasy 1. Now, where you get a rat tail to do your sort of class change. Give it to Bahamut and you get class changes. By the way, I might not do that. I might not be able to get around that. Anyway. I'm going to end this episode here. This is Shapesy signing out. I hope you enjoyed this episode and see you next time.